Hello, Daphne. How are you?
Good. How about you?
I'm not too bad. Firstly, congratulations on the BAFTA Cymru nomination. That's incredible.
Yeah, I'm actually still not believing it.
How does that feel when you found out that you were nominated? How did that feel? Because I've attended BAFTA Cymru over the past 2 years, and every single time it's huge.
It's huge. It's so strange to think about. Also, it's such an honor to be nominated alongside all of these incredible women. I was just looking at the list and I was like, God, just even being
Yeah.
mentioned in the same list as these women.
Mm-hmm.
I was genuinely was I was extremely surprised and excited when I read when they came out. I
Mm-hmm.
was with my friends and I started screaming. They
Yeah.
genuinely thought like something had happened to me. They were like, "Are you okay?" I said, "No, I'm fine."
And also for someone so young, that must feel incredible. Because if I was achieving a BAFTA Cymru nomination at your age, like that would just blow my mind. Like and I would brag about it to my friends all the time and be like, BAFTA Cymru nominated. Hi guys. um,
Um, it's really strange because I don't I just genuinely it doesn't compute. Like I don't believe it, and then suddenly I
yeah.
go, "I'm nominated to that." Like what? But then I don't forget. I just like forget it's happened.
Hmm.
You know, it's like it doesn't compute. Yeah, that's a perfect description. It doesn't compute. So.
Yeah. And Daphne, I think I knew that you were going on to great things when I watched Logan a couple of years ago. Like as soon as I saw it, I walked out the cinema. I told my friends, I was like, she's going on to the Oscars. She's going to smash it. Whatever. I was like, that is a name to watch. So congratulations on that. But of course, we're not talking about Logan today. We're chatting about His Dark Materials, where you play Lyra Balakwa. So let's take it right back to the start. How did you get involved with His Dark Materials?
It's not a very appealing story. I just got a call from my agent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I,
Yeah, a call from my agent, did an audition, didn't hear back from them for about a year, thought I hadn't
mm-hmm.
got the part. It says blonde girl, I'm a brunette Latina, I'm so not gonna get the part. And then I found out they'd stopped auditions and then they called me back and I just did more auditions and then here I am.
Were you aware of the novels before you auditioned and the character?
I was aware of them. I hadn't read them, which is quite embarrassing, but I've now read all of them, literally like all of them, even the like little sequels and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I'd heard of it. I'd watched the movie, I think, because one of my friends was like a big fan, but I hadn't actually read it. And then I bought all of the books as soon as I got the job, and I just read them back to back, like in between takes and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And just probably absorbed it then, didn't you?
yeah, I didn't. I genuinely didn't separate from the books for like proper good month.
Mm.
Everyone was like, Daphne, hi.
Yeah. Yeah. And His Dark Materials, obviously, it's just had a very, very successful first series. The second series is just around the corner. I know you can't give too much away, but what can we expect from the second series of His Dark Materials?
Um, oh god, I think we can expect very interesting relationships in between characters, very realistic, not realistic in the sense that it's fantasy, but relationships. Much more raw, I'd say, much more emotional,
Mm-hmm.
a bit less, it's epic, but it's not like as fantasy epic, like it's got more darkness to it, it's got more weight, I'd say.
Yeah. And what's it like working with an amazing cast like the cast of His Dark Materials? Because I'm currently in Cardiff. That's where I live. And that's where His Dark Materials is mainly shot. And I remember last year I was walking through the Hayes town centre and lo and behold, Lin-Manuel Miranda. And I'm like, whoa, hold on. And that was kind of like, and I just got into a new relationship with my girlfriend and she absolutely loves Hamilton. So when I told her that I'd met her and I wasn't that aware of Hamilton, she was like, do you not know who you just met? So what was it like working with a mammoth cast like that?
It was really crazy. I mean, I was really nervous when I first got onto set, and the first cast member I met was Ruth, and she
Mm.
was lovely. The first thing she ever said to me was that we had the same eyebrows. I did not have to
Fair.
react. Very bad. Hi, lovely to meet you. I'm Ruth Wilson. We have the same eyebrows. So I was like,
So, oh, thank you, Ruth.
top tier compliment, but so took me by surprise. And then the second cast member, and then I met all of the kids and stuff, which is really fun. I got on with them instantly, as I did with Ruth. And then I met James McAvoy.
Yeah.
Suddenly, they didn't want to tell me who was playing Asriel. And then the day before my rehearsal, they were like, so by the way, Lord Asriel's James McAvoy. Like, wrap your head around that in one night, 5 a.m. tomorrow. I was like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. That was mind blown. Yeah. And kind of to somebody who's never seen His Dark Materials or who has no idea what it's all about, kind of what is the initial story of His Dark Materials? Give us a little bit of a recap before series 2.
Okay. So it's about this young girl who lived in Jordan College, which is this college in this alternate universe in Oxford. And she is an orphan, supposedly. And she lives with her best friend, Roger, who is a kitchen boy. And there's this rumor of these people who steal children and you don't know what they do to them. So Lyra's friend, Roger, disappears, and this strange, really elegant woman appears in her life and basically takes her under her wing and says, we'll find Roger if you become my assistant. So she becomes her assistant. And then from there, she discovers that her uncle is in fact her father, and this other woman is her mother. And they are both very much involved in this entire child robbing scenario. She is murdering children. Lyra goes to try to save her friend who has been captured by them. And she trusts her father, and in the end, her father turns out to be the ultimate murderer who murders Roger.
Yeah. We briefly, thank you for that. We briefly touched upon the fact that His Dark Materials is mainly filmed in Cardiff. That's where I'm based at the minute, or that's where I've lived all my life. So when you were filming His Dark Materials, did you get a chance to sort of go out and have a little look at the city? What was it like filming in Cardiff, in Bad Wolf, and kind of in that whole area?
Oh, I love Cardiff. It's like my second home. I'm serious. I love Cardiff. I know all of the little spots in Cardiff because I've been living in Cardiff for a year in total, because I filmed 7 months on the first series and 6 months on the second. So and I went out every afternoon. I went on season 1. I just got with people who were on set, and then on season 2, it was basically me and Amir Wilson on set. So Amir and I went out for walks every single day in the parks, and we went to the arcades, and we went to we just went around a lot. So we got to really, really know it. We found this really cool rock climbing place, which we went to a few times a week. The cinema. Yeah, I love Cardiff. I'm a big, big fan of Cardiff. Beautiful city.
Where's your favorite place to go in Cardiff?
My favorite place.
Where was your favorite place?
I'd say I can't say the name right now. I'm in Spain, so my English.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
The park that's in Pontcana, which has a river.
Oh, see, that's literally just around the corner, and I've completely forgot the name of it as well. When somebody watches this, they're going to be going, I know that park. I forgot the name of that as well, and it's just around the corner. Nightmare. But just finally, Daphne, talking about BAFTA Cymru, because of course you've been nominated. I thought I'd try and help you learn some Welsh, just in case, just in case you win the award, and you got to say a thank you to all the Welsh fans. So do you know how to say thank you in Welsh?
I think, isn't it diolch?
Diolch yn fawr.
Diolch yn fawr. See, I know a bit. I know how to say silent children.
Yeah, you know how to say what?
Silence children.
Go on then.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it was dim planten.
Dim planten.
Dim planten, yes.
Dim planten. Daphne, this has been a lovely chat. I cannot wait for the second series of His Dark Materials. I binge watched the first. I didn't watch them week by week. I sort of binge watched the first. Thank you so much for chatting to me, and have a lovely evening.
You too.